Alright, let's do it.
Yes, hi, my name is Andy.
I'm Joe. This is our Jukin style class. Again, looking at how we can put solo blues movement into partner dancing.
Yes, so we did a couple of things. We started off with shunts.
Yes.
So the idea that you move your shoulders
Shoulders.
and hips independently. So it's
And feet.
shoulders and feet.
Shoulders and feet.
Shoulders and feet. And then you can reverse that direction.
Yeah. So at its core, what's happening is I'm taking my foot where I'm going to go to next. I shift my weight over that foot. So now this is my supporting foot. I'm moving this foot's now not holding any weight. I shift it under myself and shoot the other foot out. Shift my weight, step, step. Shift, step, step. Shift, step, step. Then you can jazz it up a little bit with some shoulder slides. So this is like an isolation. So it's shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Someone mentioned it's like a little bit like crabs going sideways.
Things like work.
Yeah.
So
something to practice at home.
So you practice at home. You can do this in partner.
Yes.
And then there's a reverse direction as well, so you can reverse this. If we do this, let's go this way.
Okay.
So boom, 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 ba-da, boom, ba-da, boom, ba-da. Shift. So it's basically bounce,
Shift,
bounce,
shift.
bounce, bounce.
So that's a really fun thing to play with. You can be super rhythmic with it. Obviously rhythm is such a core part of blues dancing. And then we did the back-to-back version of the shots.
Yes, so again, you might go in cross hand hold.
Yep.
I find this a little bit easier. The idea is as I bring my partner through here, I'm bringing their hand over their head, down onto my shoulder, that's my right shoulder. And then I might just keep my hand here as well, I don't know. But ultimately, as soon as I do that, the first one, and this happens even in the part, I find the front-facing version, the first one I might have a little bit of a lean to.
Just to make it really obvious.
Just so we can really plant our weight onto that foot, and then we can do that switch. Boom, ba-da, boom, ba-da. As we sort of made the point, it's quite hard because I don't have as much clear connection
Changing
point.
direction is hard.
Yeah, so I can't change direction because I don't have this connection point. It is much harder.
It's probably technically possible, but we were struggling with it, so we didn't want to put
We
that
just
one on
didn't
you
do it.
guys.
Yeah, we just didn't want to do that one.
Yeah.
And then getting out of it.
Yes.
Get out of it. So if we're going this way,
So we're going
boom, 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 boom.
And I can feel Andy's changed the rhythm, and we're kind of cruising and grooving now.
Yeah.
And then he just unravels.
And basically all I'm doing is a really kind of obvious lean in down here. And I might do
asks me to do the same.
a nice little rhythmic click or something like that, just sort of groove out. And then that sort of slows things down. I might do this, sort of tuck my partner out into an open position.
Yeah.
There's a few different ways you can get out of that.
Yeah. Then we had the pop away.
Pop away. Oh, the pop away was fun. So this one was basically the idea that we're going to go into a sort of more asymmetrical janky kind of shape. So I land into my right foot.
So it's left foot for follows.
I might prep down a little bit more because I'm going to use this to go and just do like a funky little shape. And this is just this idea that you can play with some funky, janky shapes.
Yeah, so it's quite sharp.
Yeah.
I'm feeling this forearm on the side of my ribs, and Andy moves me a split second before he moves himself. If he tries to move himself first, I probably will get the message too late.
Yeah, I'd say it's almost exactly at the same time. Done really well, it's really obvious. So grooving,
Woo!
and I sort of come down into this funky little lean. And again, this is just me having a bit of fun, so
Yeah.
play with it.
So from here, Andy could lead me straight back down the line into a turn, but if he doesn't, if he holds this shape, now I as a follower have an opportunity to fill this space.
I have a lot of, there's a lot of space here for the follow to do something.
So he's very clearly not leading me anything, and I might decide to do some paddle turns.
I'm going to get up and match those paddle turns and go with the same sort of cadence, the same sort of shape, the same follow.
Yeah.
And the idea is, the first one I'll miss because Joe's taken it already, gone, oh cool, I'm in that same position, we're in the same sort of match, and then as soon as Joe takes the next one, and I'm watching my partner the whole way through to kind of match, and then I see the back available, so I'm going to put my hand there, just in there, and I'm going to finish that one turn off into
We can go back into
grooving.
step taps.
Yeah.
For the paddle turn, basically it is your left foot planted, and each step you're turning a quarter turn. So that at its basis is the paddle turn, and then you can add a hip roll. The hip roll is going anti-clockwise, And I'm using that roll to push through that foot, and that helps to power the turn.
That's the outside. So when your hip goes through that rowing, so if you do this just as that, when your hip goes outwards, you take that.
This bit is the launch.
That's the launch.
Launch. Really encourage you to find a mirror at home and practice these solo blues moves until they feel comfortable.
Really good.
Always stick with what feels good for your body. Don't push anything that is, hurting your knees or hurting your back. Smaller is better if it means you can keep doing it without getting injured.
Yeah, my biggest tip for leads is really explore how you move the upper body and how you change that shape. It's a whole body movement, it's a whole body lead. And also what you're doing with your hands as well. We do have a tendency to just let our hands get a bit floppy. Really think about those extensions, what you're doing. Are you doing something fun with them? Put them on your hip. There's nothing weird about where that hand sits. It's just do something fun.
And we always want to bring it back to the blues aesthetic. So it's rhythm, it's asymmetry, it's janky shapes.
It's cool.
It's cool. It's improvised. It's awesome. All right, that's it.